All right, Leadership Awards, the big ones. Let us begin with Leadership Awards. These are leaders, of course, shaping India's AI trajectory, leading with vision and long-term solutions in mind, addressing India's critical concerns and building for AI and building for India, from India and for the world. To present this award, I'd like to invite our esteemed jury member, Kirtiga Reddy and Deepak Ajwani, editor, Economic Times Digital, on stage, please. Kirtiga, Deepak, can we please have you on stage? Thank you. Of course, we want to hear from the winners, which is why the mic exchange. The first award is AI for India Leader, a very big one. And the winner is...
Can we have guesses? Can we have audience guesses?
Yeah, of course. Please, Kirtiga.
Audience guesses.
Go for it. Yeah.
I know the winner.
Of course, you know them.
We should do like a popular vote as well. All right, over to you.
The winner is Vivek Raghavan, co-founder Sarvam AI. Let's hear it. A loud round of applause for Vivek.
Actually, that to prove that India really can.
India can.
Okay. For those who missed India AI Summit announcements last week, what was some of what you announced?
I think we announced a bunch of models. In fact, we announced about 105 billion parameter LLM trained from scratch and a 30 billion parameter LLM trained from scratch. We announced a whole bunch of models in vision and speech synthesis that are world-class, that are better than anything else that are there in the world. And I think all this was done with a small team of young kids. And I think that's the most important thing, that we can build the best in the world from India.
All right.
Small is big, and this is the definition of it. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Vivek. India can. Absolutely love that clarion call. Beautiful. Okay, the next one is AI Entrepreneur of the Year. Would you like to take any guesses?
All right, guesses?
All right. And the winner is Naveen Tewari, founder and CEO of InMobi and Glance AI.
My guess is Naveen is still cracking a deal on the phone because I just got a call for a minute ago. Give me some time. There's a big investor call that I need to attend. So we'll come back to it and we can repeat once he's free from a call. But just to, give you a sense of it, there were enough people on the jury who were equal contenders because we went through so many people. We couldn't find a better jury, but we couldn't even find a better nominee for each of these leadership awards. Some of the jury they recused themselves from the process. She's one of the jury member. Vishal Sikka was the other jury chair. They were very clear, very happy to give some to the jury members themselves because they embody the spirit and the entrepreneurship for AI from India. So we'll wait for Naveen. Oh, here he comes.
He's right there.
All right, on.
Let's hear it for Naveen Tewari.
Was
As
cracking the next big
always,
deal.
just in time.
I hope you cracked that deal, Naveen.
everyone knows entrepreneurship is tough, entrepreneurship is hard. Pivot, you know it well, from InMobi to Glance AI. But what's the best part of entrepreneurship?
Well, I think a lot of people out here who won those awards today, they know that the beauty of life is in when you create on an empty canvas. And I think creating something on an empty canvas where the only limitation is your ambition is the best part of what one does as an entrepreneur. And in that journey, you're going to fail few times. But I think the ability to apply your ambition, and especially in the world of AI, your ambition gets unleashed to a very different level. And I think that's the beauty that entrepreneurship in the era of AI gives you. So therefore, I think the only ask of anybody here is to say the only limitation is your ambition, not anything else. I think the world is suddenly opened up again to create a completely new paradigm. Everything is changing, nothing is the same. So I think we should all go for it, and that's the best part of it.
All right, Naveen, this morning, when I did the keynote, I challenged entrepreneurs to think not just of economic impact, but also social impact. How do you think about social impact?
Well, I think fundamentally, if you think of great technologies, they bring about great level of social impact. So the way I think about, for example, one of the things we did do at Glance is to launch agentic commerce. Now, agentic commerce is something that consumers use. But here's the best part about agentic commerce. Agentic commerce allows for supply chains to become agentic. When supply chains become agentic, my prediction is that the marketplaces in the world will actually see a far decline. And therefore, the rise would actually be that of the individual creator, individual producer, the individual brands, that all of those have suffered in the last probably 25 years as the marketplaces became dominant and essentially kind of took over and pushed their own brands that they wanted to promote. And I think that change is fundamental, and it is a change that technology brings about, where democratization of the value that you should deliver to the customer actually is in your hands now. And I think that's the power of AI.
Leadership awards and the leaders are agents of change. Once again, thank you so much. We'll go to the next award.
Thank you, Deepak. The next award is AI Team of the Year. And the winner of AI Team of the Year is the clinical AI team at Cure.ai. Let's hear it for the clinical AI team at Cure.ai.
What's your cure for team spirit?
Team spirit. Okay, we started Cure about 10 years back when AI is not as hip and cool as of now. We had struggled proving from India, working from Mumbai, that AI can actually work in clinical settings and it can actually improve diagnostics and all. Right now, like, I'm very proud of all my teams within Cure. We have deployed over 100 countries all over the world, and we are very, very ambitious for the future. And everyone is so passionate. Like, I don't know.
His shiver speaks of his passion.
That's beautiful.
I think what keeps the team together is a shared mission of saving lives. We have a goal that we track in the company of touching 1 billion lives. We are at 40 million today, and all of those people are either alive today or have prolonged lives, or a lot of people haven't had diseases like TB because we have detected it earlier in their family members and friends. So I think that shared purpose of using a powerful tool like AI to actually save and improve lives is what keeps us going.
You know what's interesting is your excellence actually translates across functions. My company just recognized your marketing team as AI marketing catalyst. Just today we posted. But one question for you. You know, like when something goes wrong in the business, and you know, I often tell the team, listen, no one is dying. It's okay. We'll fix it. Okay. But in your case, you're actually saving lives here. How do you keep your calm and cool through the ups and downs of entrepreneurship?
Yeah, so I mean, when we started, we were a bunch of computer scientists, and we always learned, like, I mean, move fast and break things. Whereas when we ventured into healthcare, healthcare runs on first, do no harm. And both of these philosophies are at loggerheads of each other. Like, and that was like sort of difficult to navigate through. But then, like, I mean, we had our hearts at the right place. We were understanding that we are building tools for people who are in their professions for 30 years, 25 years, in clinical practice. So we cannot like sort of build something that is very, very different from what they're used to. So you have to build AI, but then you have to deliver AI in their current workflows without deviating too much from their workflow. And then like you have to be very, very cognizant of what impact it can have on the patient, right? So yeah, I mean, we are cognizant of these effects that our AI can have, and try to like sort of do our best. So.
Wonderful.
Fascinating.
Congratulations.
Let's hear it for
Let's
Team
hear it
Pure
up for
AI.
Pure.
All right, the next award is a big one. Of course, all of these are big and impactful ones. The AI Technologist of the Year. Any guesses?
Guesses? Yeah. Amazing, amazing. All right. And Naveen, if you're still here, if you want to just come up and help us with the awards, now that your award is done as an esteemed jury member, come back up on
If
stage.
Naveen
He's
is
gone
still
back
here,
to his call.
it's
Unless
cracking
he's
more
gone back to
deals.
his
Why
call.
don't we call Vivek?
All right.
All right, AI Technologist of the Year. The winner is...
Vivek Raghavan, why don't
Can you
you
join
join
us on stage, please?
No, that's okay. This one's going to be interesting.
Kirtika has to do her call.
This one's going to be interesting because the AI Technologist of the Year is Pratyush Kumar, co-founder of Sarvam AI. Clearly, Sarvam is the flavor of the season. Is Pratyush here? I like how Vivek is going to receive the award on his
Now
behalf.
you know why
He's
we
going to
called
give
him.
the award to himself. Nice. Next award is AI Woman Leader of the Year.
All right.
All incredible names there. What an important category. And the winner of AI Woman Leader of the Year is Irina Ghosh, Managing Director, India, Anthropic. Let's hear it for Irina.
Reena, I know your big bosses in US are fighting a battle with Pentagon. But what do you think is your biggest battle to establish Anthropic in India?
First of all, thank you. An absolute pleasure, honor to be standing alongside all these distinguished leaders in the space of AI. I think for Anthropic, India is very core to the mission that we are in. Claude.ai has its second largest market in India, and hence we are deeply invested in partnerships, in local talent, and in long-term investments. I think on one hand, it's the developers, it's the startups and the community which is keeping this entire vibrancy in the ecosystem, but alongside the mission. Like people said, India can, India will, and our mission is to build in India for India.
All right. You know, this award is very, very special. So it's just such an honor to be presenting this award. And, you know, like even without the woman in there, just AI Leader of the Year, I mean, Irina, you would have, again, been in every category. But we also know that that woman part of it means that you have worked 10x harder than anyone else who came on the stage. So another kudos, Irina, to you. You know, and one of the things I often think about, like we want amazing people to be amazingly successful because they do that much more good in the world. I'd love for you to also talk about the nonprofit that you run, Irina, which I know has been very dear to you over the years.
Sure, Kritika, thank you. So I happen to run a non-profit called My Little Bit, which is for underprivileged girls. And often when people ask me, one of the reasons I was really pulled towards Anthropic was its ability to do things at scale for the last mile. And that bringing across the power of technology to teachers, students, agriculture, farmers, in healthcare is something which kind of converges very deeply. So thank you once again for that.
Awesome. And I know the last time you were doing classes in Canva for these girls. Are they now getting classes in Claude?
Yes, very much. And we're doing it in a multilingual manner as well. So we are scaling it through Claude and ensuring that many more people can do lesson plans much quicker.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's hear it for Irina Ghosh, our AI Woman Leader of the Year. Heartiest congratulations, ma'am. Next one is the award for AI Young Leader. I'm told in bracket, especially under 30. Okay, fine. And the winners are these young Turks from Digantara: Anirudh Sharma, Rahul Rawat, Tanveer Ahmed. Team Digantara. Can you please have them on stage?
Rahul, normally people say young and reckless. You won an award for young, responsible, and gunning to go. Why this passion? And why, at such a young age, you want to have this big, hairy, audacious goals?
Not just by accessing it, but also by managing how we are operating in space. And with that vision, we started Digantara. We wanted to revolutionize the way how space is being operated. And then at one point in time, one of the satellites that we had supplied parts to was just killed by a piece of junk. And that made us think that if space is getting so much chaotic, someone has to take responsibility for that. I mean, we as humans, we are polluted Earth already. We have polluted our lands, we have polluted our water, air. And now we are going about creating debris in space. And that fire made us start towards building a technology that will solve the problem of operations in space. And with that, when we started, I think things just added up one after another. And that's how we built the construct.
This man is shooting for the stars. He's the one who will take us to Viksit Bharat 2047.
Congratulations, Team Digantara. Thank you. Moving on to the next award, which is AI Business Leader of the Year. Lots of contenders for the AI Business Leader of the Year. And the winner is Shrikant Velamakanni, Whole-Time Director, Group Chief Executive and Executive Vice Chairman, Fractal, one of our honorable jurors. Let's have a big round of applause for Shrikant.
might not know, this man has built a company, has had partners, has had breakups, but he has never lost faith and hope. He's just gone through it. For the last 15 years, I've been tracking his company. Hardships, they come and they go. He doesn't let them move. Shrikant, just one simple question. What keeps you going?
Building an institution, building something for next 100 years. I think we all want impact in the world, and building something that has lasting value, I think that's what keeps me going.
The IPO was scorched earth policy, and this man just did it. Congratulations, Shrikant.
Congratulations, Shrikant. All right, the next award is Global AI Technologist, Indian. Global AI Technologist, Indian. And the winner is, okay, the winner's up already. Rahul Patil, CTO, Anthropic. Can I request Irina? Rahul has requested Irina to collect the trophy on his behalf. Pleasure to have you back on stage, Irina.
This category was opened up purely from our jury's point of view. They knew, and they knew enough about Indians, not just in India, but across the globe, who are doing stellar work. And then began the search, and that's one of the reasons we had another round of jury to dig up, work hard, and then figure out which global Indians have made India proud. And we're so happy that the jury chose Rahul, and we also have Irina representing him. If you have a message from him to us, but also give us a sense, since you would have worked with him closely, what is he like?
He was actually here in India last week, and he was here in a summit that we did for builders. He also met with a lot of startups. And the one thing he went away saying, he's from Bangalore, studied in Bangalore, and he kind of communicated the message that the first flight that he took to the US was from Bangalore. And the one message that he said was across the builders, the developers, and the startups, the entire way that people are building things is just electric. And he just felt that people are so innovative, building things for the future, really wants to be connected as things get shaped up. Thank you.
Heartiest congrats to Rahul Patil, CTO, Anthropic, and thank you, Irina, for collecting it on his behalf. Let's hear it for Mr. Vishal Duper. Video message from Jay, if we can have that played up. Can we have Jay's video, please?
Thank you, Economic Times, and thank you to the jury for this honor. I am truly grateful. I accept this award on the behalf of all NVIDIA employees and our ecosystem partners. I was in New Delhi for the AI Impact Summit, and I came away inspired by what I saw. Speed, ambition, and real alignment across government, startups, enterprises, and researchers. India is building AI for inclusion and growth at scale. My thanks to Vishal Duper and Team India for exceptional leadership. I'm sorry I cannot be in Bangalore tonight, but I'm proud Vishal is there with you. Thanks again. The next chapter of AI will be built at population scale and India will define how AI serves a billion people.
You know, what a week. Last week was so important. It was declaration of our intent. And this week, thanks to Economic Times, is even better. We are celebrating. We are celebrating what we have declared. It's been for a while I've been making this statement, which is more aspirational, that as years will go by and the world will think about where does the global capital of intelligence reside, it will definitely be India. I've spoken about Bangalore often, but today I'm very convinced, sitting amidst you, seeing you build for India, here in India, for India, I'm quite convinced that's not going to be years, but much quicker, that the world will start rephrasing India as a global intelligence of the world. Congratulations to all the winners. Look forward to meeting you more often.
Thank you, Vishal. With you Indians leading us, we have a chip on our shoulder, if I may say.
Nice one, Deepak. All right, we've got another one. The next award is for Global Young AI Leader Indian. Global Young AI Leader. And the winner is Aman Sangar, co-founder of Cursor. Aman unfortunately could not travel to be with us for the awards, but we'll of course have it sent to Aman and his team at Cursor. All right, do we have any more categories? You're scrolling to the categories just to make sure we're not missing out on anything. Someone please build an AI agent for this so we don't have teleprompter glitches. All you amazing, brilliant folks here. Okay. Well, with that, congratulations to all the winners. A big thank you to all the jury members, speakers. Deepak, where are you going? I think you should give a vote of thanks. Thank you, Vivek. Thank you so much for joining us and all the incredible folks who joined us here. Thank you for being such a brilliant audience all day today through the first ever ETAI Conclave and Awards 2025. This is Ankit signing out, but before that, a big vote of thanks to the entire Economic Times team and a vote of thanks from Deepak Ajwani, ladies and gentlemen.
Till they get the teleprompter right and he comes back. I personally want to thank each and every one of you and the jury for helping us conceive, execute, and get the best of AI talent and the winners of AI from India. Thanks a lot.